What up, folks? I am Ultrazilla, and this is the Ultra Z News. That's right, my zillions. The Ultra Z News is back just in time to really get going on the Godzilla versus Kong merchandise bonanza. Today, we're going to be talking about the newly announced SH Monsterarts Godzilla and Kong. This news broke overnight while I was totally asleep. I didn't find out about it until this morning, and it was quite a shock because usually there's some sort of lead time before like the Japanese pre-orders go out, but from the timestamps I've seen, the Bluefin announcement went out just as the Japanese pre-orders were dropping on all the Japanese sites. Kong has sold out everywhere, guys. Pre-orders. Godzilla was still available. I was able to put in a pre-order for Godzilla at HLJ. I have seen it, at the time of this recording, available still everywhere. But, guys, the U.S. pre-orders through Bluefin have started to drop. BBTS had theirs up already. I got my Kong in at Muteki Sales. You could check out all those stores as well as any other store like you're comfortable with. I know there's bigger ones like Entertainment Earth. I'm sure it's going to be on Amazon. There's smaller ones that I totally suggest, like Supreme Collector. You can check them out on Facebook. But wherever you get them because they look really, really good. Godzilla is, it's weird because we've seen Godzilla multiple times already. This design isn't that far off from the 2019, but there is a lot here that is new. For sure, there's a lot in this design that is new, and we're going to be looking at that right now. As you can see, Godzilla here, looking pretty snazzy. He definitely is more of like the poster version we saw of the 2019 with the lit up dorsal fins. Looking pretty good. There are things that are different. We're going to zoom in, but just to give you an overview, I think it's looking really, really, really cool. And then you got Kong, which is a brand new sculpt and something we've wanted Tamashii to do for a while. They didn't give us a Skull Island Kong, but here they are giving us a GVK Kong. And in my opinion, I think it looks pretty snazzy. There's things about it that you could argue, but for the most part, I'm liking what I'm seeing. You obviously get two different head sculpts here, and it does look awesome. We're gonna get in even closer now and to look at it. Obviously, Kong comes with the battle axe. He had to have come with the battle axe. It looks fantastic, looking awesome. You see it's bone now, and that's definitely a dorsal fin, though. We don't know if it is this Godzilla's or a previous Godzilla, but we'll definitely gonna be finding out shortly, right? But it looks fantastic. I think this open-headed mouth looks really good, and then you got the more muted Kong, very stoic. And this is probably the portrait that I think folks are like kind of railing against. And I've seen it multiple times, people not liking this that much. I get it, but I think it looks pretty good in my opinion. This is sculpted by animal sculptor Shinzen Taguchi. Takuchi, based on film data. So I don't know. He also comes with 3 different hands, and it measures up at 5.7 inches tall. I like it, guys. I do. You can see that there's different textures on the fur, and that looks pretty nice. I'm digging what I'm seeing for sure. I like where all the cuts have been made for the articulation. So definitely looking forward to this one. As far as Godzilla goes, the tail is longer. It is once again sculpted by Yuji Sakai using the film data. And obviously the first thing that pops is that he has different hands. He's going to come with a different set of hands, bigger, more splayed out hands. Now, there's some speculation that could be because there's a certain something underneath the skin of this Godzilla, and that matches up with some other leaked photos we've seen of some other toys. But we're not going to be talking about that further right now. Obviously, the dorsal fins have a nice blue lit up metallic color. They really went and said metallic color, which is very, very interesting in my opinion. So does the mouth. I like what I'm seeing here. I see a different head, a elongated snout, as well as a different neck. I also see different like knee to feet, a longer tail like I've mentioned, and it's a little bit tough because the files transfer over a little bit, you know, from movie to movie, and 2014 to the 2018 2019 was like very different, but from here, you know, from there to here, not so much, guys. But I'm liking what I'm seeing. So far, so good. These two look really good. Obviously, Godzilla is done in the charcoal gray. Like, Tamashii won't get away from that. That is something that I wish, you know, they'd add a little more color to, because in the trailer, Godzilla's sporting quite a bit of color. There's like some red in his neck, and I don't know. It's definitely different than what you see here as far as color goes. And I wish they like stuck more to what I've seen on screen in the trailer. So there's that part of it, but that's like a Tamashii thing that they just won't get away from. It is what it is, but I'm glad that we're going to be getting these. Again, pre-orders are up. The US pre-orders are up. Go put in your pre-orders wherever you prefer to. And there you go, guys. That is my Ultra Z news, the return of the Ultra Z news with the SH Monsterarts Godzilla and Kong from Godzilla versus Kong. More to come. Let me know some feedback. Are you glad to see that I'm doing news here once again? These will pop up whenever news happens. Obviously, this news broke overnight, and it's, you know, by the time this gets up, it's probably evening time. But, you know, it is one of those things where, you know, had work to do and stuff. So, but yeah, you know, we're gonna keep this going, and I hope you dug it. Till next time, peace out, peeps.